Oh, he hurt Ankalaev already. Oh my goodness. And now Pineda's pounding away with the hammers on top. Herb Dean's looking at this, and he's telling Ankalaev to fight back. And Ankalaev is not, and that's it! Alex Pereira wins the title! And new! Woo!
Broadcasting live from an undisclosed location. This is the TCMMA Podcast with your host, Chris Cross.
Whoa!
Dana White privilege.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby!
Dana White privilege. Privilege. Privilege.
What up, what up? This is your boy Chris Cross checking in. This is a TCMMA podcast. And last night, Alex Pereira reclaimed the UFC light heavyweight title, just like we told you he would. Now, I know you looked at the record this year, you saw 14 and 17 a couple weeks ago. But now we've won back-to-back main events. We're hopefully getting back into our stride with UFC Brazil this week, not making it any easier, that's for sure. But right now, the main talk is Alex Pereira getting the title back last night, and he did it in dramatic fashion, right? He said, I was not 100% in the last fight. He had his left hand was messed up going into the last fight. He said he was ill, and he was like 40%, and it looked that way. And I said maybe 70%, but now if they're looking at last night, maybe he was 40%. I don't know. But let's get the full sequence. This is how it sounded last night. Oh, he hurt Ankalaev already. Oh my goodness. And now Pineda's pounding away with the hammers on top. Oh my goodness. Right now having his way with Ankalaev, and Ankalaev's covered up. Pineda's on top. Herb Dean's looking at this, and he's telling Ankalaev to fight back. And Ankalaev is not, and that's it! Alex Pereira wins the title! And Ankalaev gets right up. Yeah, and it's over, bro. It's a wrap, baby. That's what I told you wasn't 100% the last fight. Now the fight I want to see is Khamzat Chimaev versus Alex Pereira. Right now, bro. Right now. Or at least at the UFC White House. Let's go, boy. And Alex Pereira gets the belt back in about a minute. And that makes sense. He wasn't 100% in the last fight, right? Now we know. Both guys hug it out. They're talking about it, but this fight is a wrap as quickly as it began. And Ankalaev is stunned. He can't believe it. And Alex Pereira is back. The fans are going crazy in Las Vegas. And Alex Pereira really shining in this moment. He's in the center of the octagon, chanting with the fans. And they're chanting back, and it's a special moment for him. I mean, this guy is going to go down as one of the best UFC fighters of all time. It's just. I mean, he loses the belt, he gets it back. He's in a title fight. Other than the first 2 or 3 fights of his career, he's been in like 9 straight title fights. The guy's, 38 years old now. And he's grabbing at his toe, making sure everything's still connected. But that didn't take long. And here he comes in with the big right. Boom. Yeah, dude. Here's another angle. Boom. Yep. And then Ankalaev goes in for the takedown, but it's really because he's going down. And then Pereira's on top, just Ankalaev is blocking the elbows, but it's just they're so strong that Herb Dean cannot just like let a guy sit there and take elbow after elbow. And Herb Dean jumps in and breaks it up. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. Herb Dean said that's it. Oh, and he stood over him and kind of what could be perceived as taunting him a little bit, and I think that's when Pereira went back and talked to him. But listen, huge win for Alex Pereira. He gets the belt back, and it didn't take long at all. And that's what the heck I'm talking about. And we'll stick around for the and new, which I think this is now the third time they'll say and new. Alex Pereira still messing with his foot. And here we go. Both guys come together. Go. Say it, Bruce. Excuse me. 1 minute and 20 seconds. 80 seconds. Wow. Yeah. And new. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And listen, I'm an Alex Pereira fan, but I want to see Khamzat Chimaev smash him for the light heavyweight title. Nothing else matters. And it's not imminent. It's not imminent. But I'm hoping that Pereira sticks around long enough for that to happen. So that's the way it goes. New light heavyweight champ, Alex Pereira here at UFC 320. Yeah, so first of all, very excited that he won the title. That's what I wanted to happen. Because I know as soon as he wins the title, there's going to be some UFC fans out there that are like, especially people like me that are diehard Khamzat Chimaev fans because we believe in his ability, that are quickly going to be like, we need to see Alex Pereira versus Khamzat. Now there's talk he could go up to heavyweight and all this has been going on forever. But the bottom line is if I'm Khamzat right now, I say I want to go to light heavyweight to fight for the title. If you want me to fight someone else first, fine. I'll beat them, then we'll fight at UFC White House. But just go ahead and relinquish the middleweight title. There's nobody on your level in that division. To have to defend the belt is meaningless to me at this point, and I think Khamzat needs to go ahead and make that jump right now. Leave welterweight thoughts in the past. Forget about going down to 170. Jump up to 205, and let's get the fight of the century going. Then I'm on Facebook this morning, and boom, scrolling through while I'm drinking the coffee, trying to wake up. And there it is, Khamzat Chimaev versus Alex Pereira. Give us the fight that we want. And I'm saying, yes, I know this is coming. And it's the fight that we need right now. But again, if Khamzat's got to fight somebody in like December, relinquish the middleweight now, win that fight in December or January, and then boom, in June you got UFC White House. And the UFC always calls on Alex Pereira, right? I mean, we can afford to give Alex Pereira a good 7 or 8 months off. Let him chill, rest up, get his bearings back. He just went through, the first fight battle with Magomed. Then he comes in and finishes him. Give him some time off and use your superstars at the White House next year. That's what I want to see happen. And I think that's what we're going to see happen. But also last night, one of the bigger fights in terms of trends was Yuri Prochazka versus Khalil Roundtree Jr. because we all know that Khalil Roundtree Jr. fought Pereira very tough. But was it because Pereira slowing down? At the time of this fight, we didn't know. But Khalil did not let down. He looked phenomenal in the first round, slowed down a little bit in the second round, but was probably winning the fight until he wasn't. Check it out. Oh my goodness. And this fight looks like a lot of several fights we saw in the early and in the regular prelims where one guy won the first 2 rounds and then the other one dominates in round 3 but still loses a fight. And Roundtree trying to slow things down in the clinch, and Yuri made major mistake here. Puts his head down. Khalil's got it locked in, but Yuri's going to get out. Oh, a nice elbow by Khalil. This guy does not give up, man. Gosh, this is getting me even more excited for the main event because this shows that Pereira has not slowed down. Because Khalil, man, he's... Oh! Oh! Yuri with the KO, baby! What? Oh my goodness, bro. Wow! Wow. Wow. That's going to be everywhere. Look at Khalil. Oh my goodness. What a fight he fought early in this fight. But the round three, Yuri Prochazka takes over and gets the KO. Oh my goodness gracious. And I would love to go back and see what they said in the corner between round 2 and 3 because we got to hear Khalil but not Yuri. They had to tell him, you're down 2-0, you need to finish. And that's exactly what happened. Looking at the replay here. Boom, straight leg kick, lands a left. And Khalil really slowing down at this point and just he's not able to get out of there anymore. And that's right where Yuri wants to be. Bing, bing, left, right, left. Oh, and a nice elbow by Khalil right there. But you can see Khalil starting to fade. Boom, boom, that left, right, and then another left. That big left finished him. Yeah, that was just enough. Oh my goodness, what a fight. Yuri Prochazka gets the win to move to 32-5 here, light heavyweight division. UFC 320. Yeah, so Yuri wins in dramatic fashion. And then, of course, he stays after and he's in the crowd for uh, Ankalaev versus Pereira. They're trying to build up the light heavyweight division for the next fight, and I get it. Of course, you know how I feel. I want Khamzat to get in there. Is it going to happen right now? I don't know. I don't know. Because they're going to try to build up. But we've already seen Yuri versus Pereira, right? We've already, like, we want something new here, and that's what we're hoping happens, to be honest. But we'll have to wait and see how it all shakes out. So Pereira won. Merab won by decision, just dominated with 20 takedowns. It's just ridiculous. Of course, Yuri got the KO. Josh Emmett fell to Zalal, who subbed him. Armbar verbal submission. Joe Pyfer getting dominated in the first round comes back in round two with the rear to finish uh, Abus Magomedov. And I don't think a lot of people saw that coming. We saw the grit and toughness from Pyfer last night. Atiba Gauthier did his thing in the middleweight fight against Tristan Vines. That was to be expected. He got a KO. Daniel Santos got the KO, big KO against Yu. That was phenomenal. Uh, Jakob Wicklocks in his UFC debut beat Patchy Mix, and just go down the list. Edmund Shabazian got the win. Some big wins for some people last night. It made for a very good night of fighting, and UFC 320 delivered. There's just no question about it. It was a phenomenal night, but it's time for us to fast forward now. UFC Brazil, not a lot of downtime because this event this Saturday is going to be like a pay-per-view event. The Brazilian crowd it's going to be, I just can't wait because I just am a big fan of Brazilian MMA. And when it's in Brazil, it's just going to be exciting. So look forward to that. Stay tuned uh, for the fight predictions coming up in the next show. For now, this is your boy Chris Cross. Hope you have a great day and God bless. As always, peace.